Welcome to the Yetter Getter podcast. And this week, we are going to talk about overdoing it after your knee replacement because we're going to talk about ways to stop the guilt spiral. And I can't be the only one that went through this, but I seem to be an expert at this. Because did you ever feel amazing one day after PT? Like you went to PT, you were a little achy, you went to sleep, you got up the next day, and you felt pretty good. So you did a little bit, right? Then you paid for it. And I think everybody does this at some point in recovery. You finally feel good, so you jump back into life, you do the laundry, you get some errands done, you do all of it, and then bam, your knee is dramatic, it's angry, it's achy. And I'm just here to reassure you that this does not mean that you messed up in any way. It actually means you're healing. The idea here is a reframe. We're going to reframe these because I call these pivot moments. These are not punishment. This is feedback. So just a small reminder, recovery from a knee replacement is 12 to 18 months long. Okay. I've heard of some people that have gone 24 months before they felt completely recovered. So definitely recovery is not linear. It's not a straight line. There's lots of hills. There's lots of valleys. There's lots of this way and backwards. I wish you could see what I'm doing with my hands, but you get the idea. And this is where that yetter-getter mindset is pivotal because this is all about becoming aware of our body, aware of our thoughts, and getting real curious about what could be going on. And this is where we learn. We learn through the pivots. So every overdoing it moment is simply feedback. You are not failing. You're not going backwards. You're not doing the things that your brain is trying to hand you. The goal isn't to avoid mistakes. It's actually to learn faster from them. Okay. This happens around week 6 to 8-ish, then even around month 3 to 4. And I was getting this all the way into month 8 and 9, and sometimes even beyond that. And for me, it was right around week 8 post-op. And it was physical therapy. I had physical therapy. I came home, I iced, and it felt pretty good going to bed. A little less sore the next day, even, but good. Almost like myself again. Like, I'm like, yeah, I can do a little bit more. So, of course, I did all the things around the house, right? Picked up and carried the laundry, got some laundry done, did like 3 loads of laundry, got some cleaning done. It literally was even vacuuming the floor, which is crazy, but I did it, and then went to the mailbox to go drop some things off, maybe stop by Starbucks, who knows, but then boom, the bomb drops. Sunday hit, and that was the day that I would pay for it. My knee was angry. It was dramatic. My body felt exhausted. And it took me a good long time to realize that just because I felt good for a moment didn't mean that I was ready to push full throttle. But still I did, right? Here's the thing, everybody does this at some point in their recovery. 1 minute, there's this excitement because you finally feel like you're getting to that person that you were, like you're finally resembling that person. But then comes the frustration, maybe the guilt because you shouldn't have pushed it so far. But then you get awareness. Maybe this is just where I'm at in my healing. And for me, it was really reminding myself that my body wasn't weak. It was teaching me the timing. This is a pivot moment. It wasn't a punishment. I was not getting punished for something. It was just learning what my body was able to do when it was able to do this. And I call these pivots those sweet spots that make you really stop and switch directions. And this happens a lot when you get to feeling better. You're going to get a lot of these pivot moments. Now, legendary UCLA basketball coach John Wooden used to say, listen if you want to be heard. Isn't that crazy? If you want somebody to hear you, it's always a good thing to listen to the other person, right? This is what we have to do in our bodies too. We have to listen. What are our bodies trying to tell us right now? The Bible says it too. It reiterates it. The one who has ears, let them hear. We have to understand that listening, when our bodies are speaking to us, listening, it's a skill. It's actually a skill. And if listening is a skill, just because you know about it doesn't mean you're going to nail it every time. Even if you know, hey, I probably should be listening to my body, it doesn't mean you're going to every single day. That's what happens. The same goes for your recovery. Listening to your body takes effort. And some days you're going to nail it. And other days you might push it too far. And it's okay. Awareness grows with practice, my friend. Awareness is so important because it feeds your energy. If you're frustrated, your energy dips. That's where I want to bring in last week's podcast, because last week we talked about like attracts like and how important that energy is. When you push from frustration, guilt, or even impatience, that energy tightens your body, whereas gratitude, rest, and faith release healing energy. So I always practiced, my knee doesn't need me to fight. It needs me to go along with it, not fight the fact that it's not where I would like it to be yet. Actually lean into where it is now, because each pivot is a chance to shift your energy just a little bit higher. So here's a practical reframe that you can use in real time, and it's called the daily self-check. At the end of the day, grab you a notebook. Okay, I have one by my bed. I use it to write down the things that I'm grateful for. But in this book, you can do an end of the day reflection question and just simply say, how's my body really feeling today? What did I do today? And how's it doing? Like, how's it feeling? Look for the quiet signs that your body really may be giving you. Fatigue, maybe your joint's a little warm, maybe it's a little swollen, maybe it feels heavy. Please respect the whispers before they turn into screams. It's just not something I was real good at until the end. Call it listening reps. The more you do it, the stronger you get at noticing. Rest isn't regression, it's integration. So this daily self-check is something that you can institute tonight, immediately. Now, I want to remind you, recovery is a beautiful orchestra. Your instruments for this orchestra are your energy, your mind, your body, your spirit. They're all working together to compose the song of your recovery. Give yourself space so that your healing can actually stay in rhythm. Don't judge them as setbacks. Pivot through them. Start talking about pivots instead of setbacks. Setbacks feel different than pivots, right? Setbacks feel heavy. Pivots feel a little bit lighter, right? It's important that you remember that your body's not against you. It's actually on your team. Like, it's working for you for your own good. And If you love encouragement like this, I strongly invite you to the Knee Replacement Hub. This is a place for deeper support, my friend. If you want more on the energy of your healing, go back to that Like Attracts Like podcast from last week, October 24th. You can find it in my podcast. And that's for anyone needing an energy reset. I'm Suzie Andrade, your knee replacement coach and BFF. And remember, the Yetter-Getter mindset is already planted inside of you. Keep watering it with faith, patience, and movement, and you'll rise stronger than ever. Because healing isn't about going back. It's about becoming.